Getting ready for first pitch at Citizens Bank Park. It's the Cardinals and the Phillies coming up next. With the skyline in front of us, a look at Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Philadelphia Phillies. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian getting set to bring you this one on the show. Alongside me are Major League veterans Steve Lyons and Eric Karros. And Steve, let's talk about the two starters that take the baseball here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
The guys will have much more to talk about as the night progresses, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals, as manager Mike Matheny will line his guys up this way. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. Now we'll look at the way the Phillies will line up behind him. Mike Trout will move towards the batter's box as we're just about set to get underway tonight. Here's a pitch taken for ball one as we get underway here at 7:06. These Phillies, Eric Karros, as they enter play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
And it's been a good start to the homestand for them. They've taken 3 of the first 4, so they've had it going here. No question about that.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. 67 degrees our game time temperature. Big pitch to Trout, 2-0. A strike, and it's 2-1.
Well, this is one of those guys that's got to keep the ball down in the strike zone. He's never going to overpower you. He just needs to use that sinking fastball and the changeup to get guys to hit the ball on the ground. Watch as this game goes along, the ground ball to fly ball ratio.
Now a big swing by Trout, and he connects on this one. That's out to deep left field. Into the seats, and it's gone. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. Number 23 for him thus far, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
Well, I'll tell you, having a guy at the top of the lineup that's capable of doing this, boy, that's a great weapon to have. He jumps all over this ball to lead off the ball game with a solo home run.
Matt Carpenter will take his first cuts now, and after the leadoff home run to start the ball game, does the game plan change at all from a pitching perspective?
Well, I think it's a little bit more of a shock to the system than anything else. You're just not expecting that leadoff guy to be the guy that takes you deep.
Now here's the first pitch. Knuckle curve down below the knees, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. 2-0.
Yeah, and he's got to be careful not to give up yet another home run here in this inning. So you can see they're approaching with caution here.
The 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and the tide is not working in his favor.
taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Here comes the 3-1. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
Well, now there's a location you want right there. If that ball gets hit, you're just going to bang it into the ground all night long.
3-2 pitch. Fouled back. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. The 3-2 one more time. And Carpenter will reach as that misses for ball 4.
Batting third, right fielder
Michael Lee will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Now the first pitch. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. One-0 on the way.
Nope.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
3-0 now. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
What can he do here? 3-0. That one's in there. 3-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Now the 3-1 home. And this is fouled back and out of play. Three-2, here it comes. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. Utley for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Well, you could have put the first base bag out in the outfield grass on this play. You're not going to double this guy up. He's too fast. Still, a pretty good job of at least getting that lead runner at second base.
Nate Walker will stride in now, and as you see there, he sits 9th in the National League in batting at the start of play.
Earn your paycheck to turn the news.
Now the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
Has a look, now the pitch. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here comes a 2-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
As you can see right here, his timing just seems to be off a little bit at the plate right now. And you know what? That can happen during the course of the season. You're not always going to have your good swing. And he's the kind of guy that's got a lot of moving parts in that swing. So maybe he's at the point now in the season where he might need just a little time off so he can get back to the basics.
Standing in now, number 5. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0.
Well, he's really had to work hard here in this first inning. You got to wonder, how much is that going to take out of him?
The next pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. 1-1 pitch on the way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. A 2-1 offering. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Cards are on the board first thanks to this solo blast. On to the bottom of the first, and the Redbirds have an early 1-0 advantage. Starting lineup for the Phillies is there on your screen. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, there you see the numbers for one of the very best starters in the game, all-star right-hander Justin Verlander. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Ben Revere will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Phillies, the center fielder, number 11, Ben Revere.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. And Eric, as we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
And you know, the little things have been a recurring theme on these telecasts for years now, but when you're in a losing streak like this, no matter how minor it is, it always seems like the little things are going the other team's way. That has certainly been the case these last few games.
Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt as they'll need to throw down to first. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2 to 3 putout for out number 1.
Boy, that curveball is really moving now. He gets him to swing right over the top of it, and then you're going to see the nice work behind the plate to do a little cleanup back there and then get the putout down at first.
Kevin Franzen will stand in for the first time now, and he's been hot as a firecracker of late, and he's seen that average shoot up quite a bit these past 8 ball games. Here's the first offering. And a ball, 1-0.
Yeah, and coming right off of that strikeout, he's got to be thinking he should be ahead of this next guy. That's a tough way to fall behind.
Here's the 1-0. Swing and a liner. Foul. Now the pitch. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
And as the season's gone on, this is a guy whose numbers have just not been going in the right direction. So this is a welcome sight with this 1-out single.
Dominic Brown will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. First pitch coming. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Hit that runner at second
He's set,
base.
now the pitch. And he lays off for ball one. Runner at first here, one man out. Here comes the 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Here comes the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Here's the 2-2 offering. Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play. Here's another 2-2. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. The 2-2 one more time. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Verlander deals the 3-2. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Another full count pitch home. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
He'll be disappointed with that at bat, but potentially the saving grace might be that he got to see a lot of pitches here in the first inning, so he'll have a good idea of what's to come later on.
Ryan Howard will stand in. Couple of hits in that ball game last night. First pitch on the way. And this is swung on and sent on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. The Cardinals lead it 1-0. Yadier Molina will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Yadier Molina.
First offering on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start an at-bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. The 1-1 home. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina. Two 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
They already walked 1 guy in the first inning. Now he's in danger of losing the leadoff guy here in the second.
3-1 on the way. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Full count pitch on its way. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
If you're looking for a good way to add to a 1-run lead, A leadoff walk never hurts. Let's see how they want to play this from here.
Kenny Reardon will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. Here's the first offering. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Under it is Bird as he takes it for out number 1.
Batting 8th, the left fielder, number 29, Johnny Peralta.
Johnny Peralta will take his first cuts here with the runner still at first and 1 away now.
That one is gonna throw.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. That's hard hit back up the middle. And a throw over to Howard, and that's the second out.
Yeah, and here with the runner who's on the move, you've got no chance of even thinking about getting the double play. So a smart idea there just to take the sure out at first.
Justin Verlander will get a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to pad onto his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 away. First pitch coming. Now a fastball right by him from Burnett. It's 0-1. Burnett checks. Now the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Phillies 0. Chase Utley will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games.
Chase Utley.
First pitch to him. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. 1-0 pitch now. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Out of here. A leadoff round tripper to get things started here in the bottom of the second. Solo shot that time from Chase Utley. Home run number 9 on the year. And it brings the Phillies back even now with 1 apiece.
And sometimes as a pitcher out there, you have to challenge guys up in the strike zone. The only thing is, it just can't be out over the middle of the plate. Here he got the fastball up all right, but he didn't get it in. So he extends his arms out there and he hits this ball a long, long way.
Marlon Byrd standing in. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll start this one at 269. 15 long balls and 46 driven in. Now the 1-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Batting 7th, catcher,
Carlos Ruiz will dig in with 1 in and 1 away. First pitch on its way from Verlander. This is a foul ball. And now a pitch on the way. Now a swing and a miss by Ruiz as they jump ahead of him here 0-2. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
And a good pitch, but no offer from Ruiz. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you got to be thinking right center field. They'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 1 out, nobody on. Here he comes again, 1-2. Good pitch there on 1-2 as this is pulled down to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 8th, third baseman, Cody
Ashe will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Now here's the pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Let's go, Phillies!
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change, 1-2.
And this has been a pretty good comeback from that leadoff home run. 2 straight outs now, and 2 strikes here as well.
One, 2. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Another 1-2 delivery. And a check swing here. Too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Mike Trout will get a second shot at it now. Remember, he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going. And here's the first pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Here's the 1-2. And he reaches for one out of his own and misses rather badly for the first out.
Well, this is kind of a tough trade-off here in that leadoff spot. For the most part, he's been a pretty productive hitter at the top of the lineup, but those strikeouts just keep mounting up. And I don't care if you have leadoff type speed. If you're not putting the ball in play, you're not getting on base.
Here's Matt Carpenter, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0 home. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, they're being really careful with this guy. Remember, they walked him the first time around, and now they're behind 2-0 to him right here.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here comes the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
Here it is, the 3-0. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. One out, nobody on. The 3-1. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Here's the full count offering. And the payoff pitch is reached for and sent on the ground to third. Throw on to first for the out, and Burnett's looking at a 1-2-3 inning here.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Michael Lee will stand in. He reached on a fielder's choice his first time. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Here's a 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch he'll lean on it, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two out, nobody on. Ready with the 2-1. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. A.J. Burnett makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
A.J. Burnett.
Now here's the first pitch. And here is strike 1 called to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Doesn't want any part of the curveball either. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch-out, 1 away. So 4 of the first 7 outs thus far tonight have come via the punch-out. And as we take a look there at the Cards' team leaders in that category, he's currently second best on the St. Louis roster. Ben Revere will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead, 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Pitch on the way. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away, so as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, it looked like he had things in control to start him out. Now he's running from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last one wasn't even close.
Now the payoff pitch home. Strike 3 called, and that is back-to-back punch-outs here in the inning. 3 in a row total, and there are 2 away.
That's now 3 straight strikeouts going back to last inning. Whatever he's throwing, it's working up there.
Kevin Franzen will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. Now the first pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Get your water here.
The 1-2. And he reaches for one but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Nate Walker will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Shortstop, Nate Walker.
Now here's the first pitch. Line foul to the right and over the Phillies dugout. And now a pitch on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Another 0-2 home. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
Now a high bouncer toward the hole. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 as the top 2 speeds thus far. Number 5 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first offering. And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball. 1-0.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
1-0 on the way. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Ready now on 1-1. Now the 1-1 is hit sharply back up the middle, and it's going to get on into center. It's a base hit.
And you know, that's what they need. It's just a 1-out single, nothing too amazing. But now at least you get that guy into the stretch and maybe give your guys a little hope up there.
So 1 gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina.
He's going to steal, I'm telling you.
First pitch coming. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1.
He's going to go.
From the stretch. And there's ball 1.
That one is going to go.
Now the 1-1. Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
He's going to steal, I'm telling you.
Now the 1-2 coming to Molina. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
Hey, try turning a double play for once.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. The second for one. Relay to Howard, and it's in time. The double play, that ends the inning. We'll see the young phenom Dominic Brown lead things off on the other side. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. All tied at 1-1. Dominic Brown will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Come on, Dominic.
First pitch on the way. And first pitch swinging as this is bounced on the ground towards short. A quick out number 1.
Boy, and he's come out with a plan against these hitters, and he's executed that plan to perfection here early on. That's 7 in a row now he's sent down.
So one away here with the bases empty, and digging in, slugging first baseman Ryan Howard. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Here we go. Nope.
And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Let's go, Phillies.
Now Howard waits on the 1-0.
Here we go. Yeah.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer at that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
Come on now, Phil.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Here we go.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient, because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Now the 1-2. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Chase Utley. We'll see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Let's go, Jake. Let's go, Jake.
Now the 2-0. And that's over. 2-1.
Yeah, you don't see 2-0 changeups too often, but if you know a good hitter's going to be sitting fastball, don't give him what he wants.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now the 2-2 pitch. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2. Marlon Byrd would be next. Verlander deals the 3-2. Swing and a high pop-up to the left side. Carpenter is under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Nothing doing against Verlander that time around. And it remains a 1-1 tie. Kenny Reardon will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
First offering on the way. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
That's a nice backhanded play there at second. You'd like to be able to get in front of this ball if you can, but here he does a nice job of looking it into the glove, and then he makes the throw to first for the out.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Here's the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Burnett up to 70 pitches now here tonight. Here's the 1-1. And there's ball 2 now to Peralta as they fall behind 2-1.
This is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Peralta waiting the 2-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Now here it comes. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And Howard will mosey over to the bag himself to record the out.
2 more ground outs, and that's the product of throwing that sinker. Just about every time you swing at it, you're either going to hit the top of it or miss it altogether. And if you do hit it, you're going to be killing all the worms out there in front of home plate.
Justin Verlander will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time.
Let's go, guys.
Now the first pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The pitch. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Marlon Byrd will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Right fielder, Marlon Byrd.
Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a ground ball. Knee high, he barehands it. 1 away.
And you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
Here's Cody Ashe, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. But it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
And that misses 1-1. The 1-1. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Yeah, and you know what? You've got a better matchup on deck here with 2 outs. So on 3-1 now, they may not take any chances with this guy.
Here he comes on 3-1. And it's full now, 3-2.
He's just cruising out there now. I'll tell you, this may turn into a game of first team to 2 wins.
Come on!
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, at the very least, this is going to allow the pitcher to hit here in this inning now instead of having to lead off the next inning.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and it'll be up to Burnett to see if he can come up with something here. First pitch to him. In the dirt here. But fortunately here, no advance. 1-0. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Mike Trout will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one.
Center fielder, Mike Trout.
Now here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Hit hard to short.
Well, even when you keep him in the ballpark, he can be trouble. Here he's right on this pitch, and he smokes it into left field for a solid single.
Here's Matt Carpenter, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
The 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, one of the real strengths of his game is that he's not going to go after a whole lot of bad pitches out of the strike zone. So he's a guy that's going to make you earn it by only swinging at strikes.
2-0 count, the pitch. A wave and a miss at the 2-0 sinker, 2-1.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in a matter of about 5 feet.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right side, and that just about got the first base coach.
Come on, what you done?
2-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion, and you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. You'll be feeling that one all night long.
Into the box now, Michael Lee. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
I doubt he wanted to get in quite so tight with the hard stuff there, but hey, this is a guy with good opposite field power, so you don't want to just give him free rein to lean out over the plate.
He waits, now the pitch. And he takes a cold strike one. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball hit in the air to left center. And this will be taken in by Brown as he's got it for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Nate Walker.
Nate Walker will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first two trips. First pitch coming. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. One run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Comes set, now the pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
1-1. In the dirt, might not be enough to try it. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away.
And you wonder if sometimes he was just getting a little too preoccupied out there with the speed at first base, and he totally loses focus on the guy at the plate. And now that essentially is going to work like a stolen base, and he's into scoring position now on the wild pitch.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Burnett checks. Now the pitch. Now this is popped high in the air back near second. And Utley will make the catch to retire the side. Cards leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Ben Revere will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th. First pitch coming. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
1-1 on the way. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Peralta comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made one bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Kevin Franzen will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Here's the first pitch to him. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to do is put a guy on base right before you've got to face a great slugger at the plate. That ain't going to make things easier.
Freddie Galvis will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury. Dominic Brown will step in, a ground-out victim as last time.
Dominic Brown.
And with Howard and Utley on the horizon here, we'll see a left-hander start to get loose out in the bullpen. And here's the first pitch. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
Oh, that is a nice pitch right there. You kind of slow it down and give him that big breaking ball to start off the at-bat. Make sure he's not a guy that's looking to ambush that first pitch fastball.
He's ready, now the pitch. He's running towards second, and this ball's pulled on the ground down the line to first. He's ready now, the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
Verlander's starting to run up his pitch count. He's at 75 thus far. The 1-2 with one away. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
He is definitely not a guy that's going to back down out there. Right after the hit by pitch, he comes right back inside with another heater. Kind of shows you what he's made of.
The 2-2 coming. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the 2-2 home. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Ryan Howard will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances.
Here we go, Ryan.
Now here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1.
Here we go.
He's set, now the pitch.
Here we go.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, wait there now, Phil. Hey,
1-1 pitch on the way. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
Let's see it, Philadelphia.
Here comes a 1-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Phillies strand 1. Score remains tied 1-1. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th, but before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Freddie Galvis will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 13.
Number 5 will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
Leading off for
That's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and very even game through 6 innings.
Let's go, Phillies. Let's go.
Now here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Now the pitch. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove. Here comes the 1-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here it comes. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
And if you're a fan of pitching, this has been the game for you. I mean, these two guys have both been exceptional so far. Just 2 runs allowed between both of them. Of course, makes the broadcasters awfully happy because this game has flown by.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And the pitch. Hit hard to the right side, but right to him out at second. A laser that time, but it'll wind up with nothing to show for it. 2 away now.
Wow, and I think a sigh of relief is in order out there on the mound after that one. That's the potential go-ahead run if he can get aboard. Instead, it's just a loud lineout.
Into the box, Kenny Reardon. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Now the pitch. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Up high. 2-1 now. The 2-1. Now this is back up the middle, and the go-ahead run's going to reach here with 2 away. It's a base hit.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he gets him to chase one up in the zone, and this is popped high in the air toward the left side. And Ashe will make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for the Cardinals. Still tied 1 apiece. Chase Utley will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far.
Let's go one more time, baby.
Here's the first offering. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Pitch on the way. That's inside. 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. Nope. 3-0.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
3-0 pitch.
Here we go.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, It seems to me like you've at least got to make him go after something there. I mean, the bat never left his shoulder. And that's making it way too easy for a guy leading off the inning.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jason Mott will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Peter Borges will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Peter Borges.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in now is Marlon Byrd.
Move him over!
Now the first pitch. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Let's do it, Phillies!
He's set, now the pitch. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. There's one, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Obviously much more difficult to turn a double play when it's to the left side of the second baseman. It just takes a little bit longer to get things set up, and they wind up getting only the force at second.
Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Now the 1-0. A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Swing and a line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Here's Cody Ashe as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. As a look, now the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. One left for Philadelphia. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to take over, and it's the veteran right-hander Sean Camp.
Number 50, Sean Camp. Now catching and batting in the 9th spot.
Alan Craig is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
21, Alan Craig.
Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Here's the pitch. Called strike 0-2. And now pitch on the way. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. 2 very well-pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ballgame. Things have been tight throughout. Mike Trout will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ballgame. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. First pitch on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. On the way. 3-0 now.
3 straight strikes to the first hitter in the inning. 3 straight balls now to the second.
Here it comes, 3-0. Swing and a liner, but this is foul near the seats. Now the 3-1. Swing and a line drive to center field, and Trout has himself a base hit.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. That wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoked.
Here's Matt Carpenter as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Comes set, now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Galvis on to first, and it won't be in time to end the inning as he just about did a somersault out there at second base.
But this is a much easier play for a left-handed first baseman to make, especially when you're charging in like that. He doesn't have to turn his back to the play, so he gets a good gauge on whether he still has time or not, and he's able to fire on to second base in time to get that force out.
In now, Michael Lee, as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball 1.
That's a pitch you really have to learn to take against a guy like this. Even if you make contact, you're just going to get something in on the label, so that's a great take.
The next pitch. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Ready now on 1-1. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. All tied at 1-1. Alan Craig will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 21,
Will Nieves will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First offering on the way. Now a little dribbler up the line to first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here it comes. Fouled back. Now here's the pitch. This is grounded foul. The 0-2 once more. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
And the pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Another try at 2-2. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Number 5 retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for route number 1.
Boy, he had to go a long way into the outfield to make this play. I kept thinking he was going to get called off, but he must have kept shouting for it, so he stays with it and pulls it in.
Here's Ben Revere, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Come on, Phil.
Now the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And now you can't take any more pitches like that. You don't like it, you got to at least try and fight it off.
Be patient.
Now here's the pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One-two. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
Here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 2-2. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball toward the hole. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. Randy Choate will come on now as he inherits a runner at first with already 1 out in the inning.
Number 36, Randy Choate.
Freddie Galvis will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Now the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away.
Here we go now, Phil.
From the stretch. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Now the 1-1. Revere rides off for second. A pitch out. The throw. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Yeah, and sometimes late in a tie ball game, you just got to throw caution to the wind and take some chances out there, especially with a guy that has good speed. And this one pays off as he's in the scoring position now with the stolen base.
Here comes the 2-1. Swinging a ground ball to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
All right, now you're looking at no way for them to manufacture a run, really. There's a guy on third now, but 2 outs. That really wasn't all that helpful.
Dominic Brown will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
First pitch coming. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Now the pitch. Defensive swing there as this is chopped foul to the right. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Another 0-2 coming. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Here's another 0-2. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. Craig is there and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Phillies strand 1. Score remains tied 1-1. Nate Walker will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run, that's it.
Here's the first offering. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now the pitch. Swing and a hard ground ball to third. On to first, and that is a big out to start tonight. Number 5 will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Now here it comes. In there, strike 1. Pitch on the way. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Ready on 2-1. Called strike on the sinker, 2-2 now. Here he comes on 2-2. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 21 for him on the season. And the Cardinals take a 2-1 lead.
Well, it's been a game of solo home runs so far. That's 3 of them now, and they get their second one right here to move them out in front.
Justin DeFreitas will take over now with 1 away in the top of inning number 9.
Justin DeFreitas.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. On the way. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. Catch made over there by Ashe for out number 2.
And as a defender, these are the kind of pitchers you like to play behind. Someone who pitches to contact, keeps the defense involved, and he gets an easy pop-up right here.
Kenny Reardon will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch to him. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him, because that thing was right down Broadway.
And now a pitch on the way. Ball 1.
Ooh, you might have felt the squeeze on that one. That might just change the whole complexion of the at-bat.
Here's the 1-1. And this one's high and tight, backing him up, 2-1. Two out, nobody on. Now the 2-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. And some dramatics here in the top of the ninth as this home run gives them the lead. Last chance coming up for the Fightin' Phils. It's now 2-1 St. Louis. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Paul Lee is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 15, Paul. Now catching and batting in the 8th spot, number 48.
Ryan Howard will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
First baseman, Ryan Howard.
And this will be fouled away. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here it comes. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
And the pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Reardon is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Chase Utley will stand in. He homered back in the second inning of this one. First pitch coming. And this will be swung on and bounced on the ground to second. Throw to first, and Utley's retired. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 3, Marlon Bird.
Marlon Bird will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choices last time. First pitch coming. In there, and it's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the 1-1 pitch. And here's a swing and a miss, so the Phils are down to what could be their final strike now. Here comes the 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Now another 1-2. He'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Try again, 1-2. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And if you're wondering what's left on the Phillies bench, there you go. We'll see if one of them gets pressed into service here. Leo Castilla will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Leo Castilla.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. First pitch is a slow knuckleball in there, 0-1. He's ready now, the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
And he struck him out for out number 3, so that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Well, it was that run in the top of the ninth that turned out to be the game winner as they hold on here and win this one on the road by the slimmest of margins.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Cardinals win it 2-1. Good night from Philly.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For Philadelphia, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game SEPTA trains on the Orange Broad Street line are available at the Patterson Avenue station, and extra C buses are available directly outside the stadium.